Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now that Korra is live and Plague Star is also live, I'd like to share with you the easiest way to attain Korra and the smartest way to run Plague Star. Now that I've checked my voice, we're gonna get right to it, because I don't like playing games. Aha! I'm gonna set a 10-minute timer, make sure my internet smooths out before I even begin with the Korra farm. Check the alerts. We
I
got
have
a
received word from
skin.
Kanzu,
Pretty sure
the
I have that
infested
skin.
boil that once threatened the plains of
Dual
Eidolon.
zone.
It has grown back, uglier and more putrid than ever. Remain on standby. I may need you at a moment's notice.
Already got that. Don't need to run that alert. Dev stream just went live. Void traces. I'm not a fan of those. You could farm those easily just by running the regular fissures. So first off, as I said, I'm going to wait 10 minutes and make sure my internet smooths out before I get started on the Korra farm and how to run Sanctuary Onslaught like a boss. I want to share with you a really good Plague Star farming method and how to get more items that only drop during Plague Star a hell of a lot faster. You should be running, as well as everybody else, should be running with a Necros. Does not have to be Necros Prime. Any Necros, just Necros. That Desecrate, that third ability, it's huge. Everybody should be utilizing it. Secondly, is Soma Prime, or another large magazine automatic rifle for your primary with corrosive damage. There's many ways to run this build. This does not have to be the only way to run this build. And I've only got one Forma in this build, which means this is pretty easy. Anybody could attain this. I've only put one potato into this build and that's it. And a Forma, obviously. Second up is the Haiku Prime? I'm not sure, whichever way. With concealed explosives. Again, this has a potato and zero Forma. Zero Forma, as in it could actually be a hell of a lot better. But this does just fine. This explosive damage is actually quite ridiculous. Could have sworn I had... Oh, it's thrown. Okay, so... And then the final one, the one that you're going to mainly use. See, when the infested spawn, you're going to want to use Atarax. And with Desecrate and that 250% range, you're going to be forming a whole lot of health orbs. I guarantee you, I will die. I promise you I will die. I'm going to be grouping up with randoms. This could obviously use a lot more work, but it is sufficient. Is number one thing right there, Berserker, crit chance, and a combo stacker, so you can have even more of a crit chance. That's pretty much it. I also suggest using the Artax because it'll slow down the enemies. I don't know if I can use this. Yeah, all you need is speed. You don't need any damage. It doesn't need any damage. The only reason I choose Diriga is because it has a high health. That's pretty much it. Arc Coil will stun the enemies once they get too close to me, which gives me a little bit of a window to be able to exit my aiming off of my rifle and then jump back into the melee so I can melee down the enemies. Diriga has incredible range, which means it's going to slow down the enemies from very far away. This is the ideal setup for running Plague Star. Necros Desecrate with a moderate amount of range. Pretty sure I can actually kick this range up even more. Apparently I can't now with the current build. Already maxed. right to it. Sanctuary Onslaught. Incoming. I'll be hitting that real soon. Alright. Right straight into it. I want to tell you a little bit about Plague Star and why everybody should be farming this endlessly. Like, they should just non-stop be farming this. This is an awesome event. Like, there should be hundreds of thousands of people doing the Plague Star event right now. I don't know why there's not more people. I don't understand it. So as soon as you come in to see this, go ahead and fast travel to Nekak. Look at the operational supplies.
Dadapteno! For all that you do for Cetus. It is wonderful to see you.
Wonderful to see you too. Thank you so much. So first off, after you attain the 1000 standing, you're going to want to upgrade your title to Collaborator, and then 2000 standing for Defender, and then finally, as you see I'm working on, from Defender to Champion. Once you unlock the Champion rank, you're going to have pretty much an endless amount of standing that you can attain during this event, which still has 10 days to go. A few of the biggest items that are in the Plague Star event. Number one is the Mercury lever. It's a pain in the ass to fish for this fish. So being able to just straight up buy the liver, that's huge. Number two, Forma. Come on. Who doesn't want Forma? Seriously, who doesn't want Forma? I'm still using Forma. Now you can just straight up buy them. This isn't a blueprint. You don't have to run through an alert. You don't have to wait for an alert. This is nothing. It's straight up. You want it, you get it. Done. This is huge. That's huge. If you've never, which I haven't, if you've never ran or mastered the Ether Daggers, right there's the blueprint. Snipetron, same as well. It takes basic materials. Now, the thing about Eidolon Phylaxis, if you read the description, sentient immunity to the infestation is exploited with this refined Phylaxis, formulated specifically to combat infested boils. I obviously should have already crafted more, and I should have equipped it on my wheel, because once you use these, it will actually pay you more standing, and obviously the more standing that you receive, the more items you can buy, like more Forma. Another cool item in the Plague Star rewards, I guess. Sacrifice. Now check this out. If you have regen or primed regen on your Sentinel, when you die, will sacrifice its life and resurrect you. That's huge. That's huge. And if you have primed regen, that means your Sentinel can resurrect you 3 times. That means you can respawn yourself 6 times. That's huge. Not a fan of this, which I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this after I rank up my standing. Fulmination improves the blast radius of secondary launcher weapons. That's huge. It's also dangerous, so watch your ass. After a bullet jump or double jump, air melee attacks unleash a projectile of infested energy. I would much rather go with the Exodia, which I already have the blueprint. Take Cetus Wisps and Heartneth, which, by the way, you can buy both of those. Here's your Heartneth. Here's your Cetus Wisp. Cetus Wisp. You need a lot of these. Radium Centrium. Heartneth. You need a lot of these. And look at that emblem. Come on. 500 standing and 1,000 credits. Easy money. So for you not to be farming this event, it's not very wise.
Those urns?
Hey everybody. Everybody should be farming this event.
Ah, Tino. Good,
So once
good
you go over
boots.
to Kanzu, you're going to want to run all the way to the very bottom and check out Plague Star. If you look at the rewards, they're pretty good. Augur Message, come on. Gladiator Finesse, come on. That's huge. Why would you not? Sinking Talon, it's not too good. Vigilante Pursuit, that's awesome. Cetus Wisp, as I said before, you're going to need a lot of those. Naramon Lens, Kuva, Endo.
Couldn't get
Why did you
anyone
not?
to take that on. Early lunch for council.
Don't even know my operator
The
focus right now.
infestation was
Hopefully
beginning
it's
to
Zinurk.
think it would never touch us here. That it was
Take
a
my
thing
regular
that happened
Necros.
out there to others. Naive. I
Hopefully
need
do a
you to take the
GG.
hex toxin and kill the boil.
And then we're going to run some Korma real quick. Alrighty. Imprisoned by the door. There we go. The door of desolation. I am fucked. I'm gonna have to actually leave the squad. Yeah. Gonna have to leave that squad and change my operator focus because that just won't work. For some reason I switched to melee, which is Narmon.
First, Vahek thinks, I will let this plague run wild over Cetus.
Brother. Well, more load screens. That's awesome. Obviously, I didn't check. I literally kicked the game on and be like, you know what? It's time to tell everybody. So if you want Korra, all right, so many load screens. It's awesome. Getting a whole bunch of user interface lag right now. La-di-da-di-da. Operator, focus. Zinuric, because... Energizing dash, yep. Free energy. That's awesome. There's Korra Neuroptics. Glorious. Alright, since that was a failure, I'm going to go ahead and bypass that crap. Switch over to... the ultimate Sanctuary Onslaught build. If you don't know anything about Saren Prime or Saren, just regular Saren can do it too. This frame is a monster. That first ability right there inflicts target with viral damage over time. Destroying the spore will spread it to nearby enemies. Really? That's huge. Second one there, Molt. Shedding her skin like a snake, Saren leaves a decoy behind to draw fire from enemies. The thing is, when you drop your Molt, which is like a decoy, infect it with a toxin, corrosive.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
Or heat and corrosive damage, elemental damage type. That decoy, as soon as the enemies attack it, will spread to all the other enemies. And it works phenomenal wonders. It's crazy. You gotta check it out. It's ridiculous. My duration is really high. It shouldn't be so high. I'd much rather be using a negative duration and a higher efficiency. Like, I'd rather swap those numbers. I'd rather take the duration down to like 20 or 30. But number one is range. You gotta have range. If you read this augment right here, you'll regenerate health, 50 health every second for 10 seconds. Which, that's ridiculous. That's 500 health. Augur Reach for more range. Overextended range. gotta have health. That's all you need with Saren, and with the generic focus tree. Hunter Adrenaline is rather impressive when it comes down to molting and the enemies. Just stand in front of your what's it called? Your decoy. Take a little bit of damage, and you'll regen your energy very quickly. Rage, well, I had to add rage because my strength was very low, so I've put it back to a medial location. Unfortunately, it kills the efficiency. So you combat that negative efficiency with streamline. Quick thinking, because dying sucks. Maybe I should upgrade that. Nope, it's the only one I have. I think I bought that off of Warframe Market. Straight to the navigation. And again, there's nothing there to look at. Just gonna randomly join a group, and hopefully I don't run out of energy, which I will run out of energy. That's a promise. Great, so I canceled the group, and it still loads me into the group. Saren Prime, like, it's ridiculous. If you don't have the Zenistar, any melee weapon that has corrosive damage on it, if you can combine corrosive with heat, it'll take you so far. It's ridiculous. What do we got? We got a Nova, and a... Oh, yep. Ain't nothing for me to do here. 2 Sarens? Like, this is gonna suck. Drop the Zenistar, molt, and then spread it. Unfortunately, this is a horrible map. This is a very, very bad map. Very, very, very bad map. Yeah, this is such a bad map. I'm done. I'm not fucking with this. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna look for a group. In other words, I'm just gonna sit around and wait. I love how active my clan is. It's ridiculous. I got an A-. Wow. And no rewards. Wow. Who else would be a good asset? Trinity for my energy because I'm selfish. Nova. More synergy. More synergy. Chroma? That wouldn't make sense. Would it? Volt would be awesome. Awesome. Speaking of awesome, I love phone calls. Yeah, cool. Phone call is nice. Alone? Sure. I got every single damage type. I have heat, I've got corrosive, and I've got toxin. Corrosive, that works on every faction. Heat is phenomenal for, did I not invite that guy? Whatever. Heat's phenomenal for the infested. Corrosive works on any faction. Toxin, that's great for Grenier and for Corpus. It just goes right around the Corpus shields. It goes straight to their health. I think that's hilarious. Now, if you can combine the three, which I combine the three, like that's ridiculous. You got the toxin, corrosive, and the heat. You throw down that, what's it called, molt, the decoy. Shoot it with the Mutilus Cernos. Obviously, you keep your Zenistar up. If you don't have Zenistar, there's other weapons out. Well, I mean, you could build any weapon to do corrosive and heat damage. I believe you can do both builds, both elemental damage types. Yeah, it's super easy. I mean, I could solo this, which is ridiculous considering that you shouldn't be able to solo Sanctuary Onslaught. Probably gonna get spam dropped. Yeah, you drop your decoy. After you put down your Zenistar, drop your decoy, you shoot it with the Mutilus Cernos, and then you hit spores and it just wipes out the entire map. You could fly right through the Sanctuary Onslaught. It's ridiculous. You can continuously keep a oh shit. Accidentally. Accidentally close that tab. Whoops. Who was that? Zeo Beats? Well, apparently he logged off. Valkyr Prime with Eternal War build? I don't know how that would benefit anybody. That would not benefit anybody. I really need a Trinity. Honestly, that's the backbone of this entire setup. If you don't have Trinity, you're screwed. I don't have the energy. I'm screwed. I don't have the energy. What do we got? We got a Nidus and a Nova Prime. Need Trinity. Yeah, you get that Trinity build with the nice quick energy burst. And it's GG. It is easy mode. I don't know. This is the cheese mode. That's what I should have named this stream. I don't know. Whatever. Other people are doing it. I'm not the first one. Might as well call this cheese mode. As I form the group, I don't know how many viewers are still watching, but you'll see. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is the brand new content, and I'm already cheesing it. If I can cheese it, I'm not no MR25, you know. I haven't been playing this game for a year. I have been playing this game for 3 years. I don't have every single mod in the entire game. But I tell you what, I know what the fuck I'm doing. If you could cheese that brand new content, obviously that needs patched. Yeah, I'm not fucking replying to everybody. What do you mean by cheese mode? What, are you serious? Okay. Holy shit. Okay, there's so many people. I can't reply. What the hell did I do? Watch this. Oh my god, there's only one viewer? Are you serious? Cheese mode, baby. This is cheese mode. This is the ultimate Sanctuary Onslaught setup, aka cheese mode.
This is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos, the true nature of these creatures will be revealed, as will yours.
Literally, that's it. Then right off the bat, take a look at the map, throw down the Zenistar. Hopefully I get some energy. That's it. Map wipe. If I want to add some more damage to it. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. That's ridiculous. %67% efficiency.
My warframe is strong.
Of course, you can't shoot through the stuff. That's hilarious. Yeah, buddy. Look at that, 100% conduit efficiency. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, please. Excuse me.
Attack us and we will counter.
I have opened a new data conduit.
We'll get to S.
Proceed immediately.
Hold a second. Oh, what? Some of this is ridiculous. Uh-oh. You can cycle through all three of these weapons and just drop down non-stop different elemental damage types. I mean, look at the ticking damage. It's around the entire map. Like, this build just covers the entire map. Boom! There's people out there that actually don't even know about this. And I want to bring this little tidbit of information to them. dual toxocyst. All you gotta do is keep it at 100%. I don't know if you have to do 100% the whole round. Pretty sure you don't. I don't even know why this dude isn't even casting this Speed Nova build. He's got the Speed Nova, but he doesn't have any functionality to it. He's not even like, I don't know, speeding up the enemies. Another A rank with a lift C2 as a reward. %, status. I mean, like, what's up, man? Cheese mode, man. Cheese mode all day. And these are just random people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? If you got friends that got some badass builds, specifically for Speed, Nova, and for Trinity, you could probably be doing a lot better than what I'm doing. These are just random. I've never played with these people. I don't know who they are. This really is cheese mode. You cover all damage types. Oh, I hate this map. What the fuck? This is popping on enemies that are on the other side of the map. And again, keep running out of energy. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it's too big of a map.
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
DE needs to never expect miracles. Is that Oberon? Nova Trinity. Oh, it's native. Oh. Holy shit, I can't spell. Without Trinity, your rating for efficiency is gonna suck. You know, I don't even know what the fuck. 70. 70. 70. 70%. Yeah, if I could change one thing about this build, it would be efficiency. It is so expensive as far as energy cost goes to run this stuff. It's like I'm afford this. Yeah, we're losing efficiency. Trinity dropped out and blew through knows why.
A data conduit is open. Go now. Ease your mind, Hunter. There is no conclusive evidence these data immortals possess memory persistence. They should retain no recollection of what you have done to them.
What? What? What is going on? Tastes like money. Yeah, that's a sad move. But supposedly you only need to run 4 different what's it called? Rotations. And I should have access to every single blueprint for this system. That sucks. You can't get. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm good. Uh-oh. Just a little bit more. A rank. Still A rank. Moving on to zone 6. Still on easy mode. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Starting to get some UI issues. Yep. No energy.
I will consider what I've
The
learned
hell
from
is
the
that?
skirmish.
I mean, it's insane damage. They need to take a look at this shit. Honestly, they're gonna have to do some rework on Saturn, because this should not be possible. It's generic, and it should not be possible. Look at mine. Damage all over the place. As long as you supposedly, as long as you stay within top 80%, as long as you stay 80% above, you'll be able
Move and strike. We have to win this.
It's just that easy. Just stare at the decoy. I'm curious, why the fuck that Trinity joined and then left? I don't get that. Not at all. %. Ooh, synthetic Eidolon shard. I have no clue what that even means, but I just got it, so it's awesome. And round 7. Where did my Zenithar go? Oh wow, I didn't even see it. Holy shit. When that proc. Look at that, that's ridiculous. Maybe I should solo this. I'm gonna try it. Nice, you're taking damage, but you put into I'm getting energy. Taking damage, get energy. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's not working. I got a smile on my face. Orchid reactor blueprint. Yep, you gotta go for that shit. You gotta have that. Zenny Star, I love you. It's so ridiculous. I don't know how the fuck our efficiency is dropping. Guess it is what it is. Ooh, energy siphon. Gotta get these alerts. Oh god, we only got 2. This isn't proccing like it was. Zone 7.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Didn't take enough damage to refill my energy fueling need. It is losing. That's an always good fucking rate. This center. Not my viral damage on the system. That was a mistake on my part. This heat and corrosive damage. Look at it working wonders. That's ridiculous. Why are more people not running this? Look at this build. Come on, man. Our efficiency should skyrocket in this one. I don't know why it is not. This is a speed Nova build? Yeah, I don't know why our efficiency's dropping, even though we're killing the entire map. Like, how the hell can you get more efficient than this? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It just keeps dropping. I have made it to zone 10 before. Look at it. Crocking for 11,000. Yeah, this is dropping non-stop. I don't know what's going on.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Not very impressive.
Feel it now? That stress? You are generating useful data, Hunter.
The night is starting to get a little weak. Is my efficiency going up? Look at this. Zenny star ready. Throw that down again. Keep the Zenny star up and let's give it a go, man. I need to take some damage. I want to go wander off away from my teammates while I have my regeneration going. Get shot a few times and it's GG. Put it back up. Generative dash. Man, this is our warframe. Man, come on. Why is the efficiency going down? I know. Why does any star just got robbed? For no particular reason. And 9 minutes energy. shot a few times. Phenomenal. Yep. Boy, ran out of fucking energy again. Get shot a few thousand times. A rank, alright. Final stage. Zone 10. I doubt we can keep this going. Oop. That's lame. Get a lot of user interface lag going on. Worst part, I should say the best part, this particular build, constantly regenerate energy when you take damage, which is insane. Kind of need to get shot for a little while again. All we have to do is survive this. That's literally it. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're fucked. Just turned my damn screen around. That's filthy.
Efficiency is crucial to this experiment's design. Work faster! A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Nothing matters. Throw a shot down on that. I mean, that's just insane. It's not ticking for a lot of damage, but it's certainly ticking non-stop. It's just ridiculous. Cheese mode. Uh-oh. What was that? Weird little bit of lag. Well, we're not gaining any ground. Excuse me. And I am out of energy. my biggest struggle. It's just I never have energy. Never have energy. I mean, that's true. These fucking enemies are draining my energy.
Specimens must experience unmatched stress. Increase your effort.
Increase your effort.
A data
What a
conduit
bastard.
is open.
Fucking
Go
computer.
now. Hunter, you exceed expectations. You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
What the hell? I didn't press that. This dude's like, I want to run with you, man. This is crazy. It's so funny. Cheese. I mean, like, that's it. All you gotta say is cheese. What? Cheese mode? No, actually, Trinity. Holy shit. No blueprints. But I got a synthetic Eidolon shard, whatever that is. I don't even know. 1,757 kills. How many abilities used? 422. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I was asking you if it was good to go, but hey, whatever. Nidus isn't really, I don't know. They could still put down that I don't know, whatever the fuck it's called, that healing, that patch of like cancer on the ground, cancer that heals you. I mean, that's what Nidus can do. So
your duty in this experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible. When the time comes, I will open the next data conduit.
Cheese mode. Posting that cheese mode, too. Fuck you. Serenity. Yeah, they'll probably fix that shit.
Data conduit is open.
S rank.
Go now.
I'm telling you, man. I know what I'm talking about. Ooh, get this shitty map.
My warframe is strong.
It's got so much. That's insane. That Trinity's got incredible fucking range. Yeah, he's got negative. Oh, fuck. Getting shot from the back with the good fine because I'm getting energy. I mean, this build is what's up. This build really is what's up, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Enter the conduit now.
Alrighty. So we just can't see shit with that giant fucking dialogue box. Awesome. It just cut off my energy refilling. I don't remember. What the fuck? Starts me over? %, still. Oh, we got an A rank? Wow, we got screwed. Not too excited about that. It just constantly splashes damage. They're not taking no fucking damage. What's the deal? Yeah, they're not taking damage. I don't even know what to do. What the fuck kind of random ass direction shit is that? I hate that. Well, the mandatory parkour system fails you. Yeah.
A new data conduit is open. Our
Bad
experiment
news.
moves to a new zone.
Oh my god, why did it switch weapons on me? I didn't even do that. Taking that shit. Wow, that was huge. Let's see. You know, Nidus, totally unnecessary. Like, I'd rather it not be. If I can get Haro, Trinity, and Speed Nova, holy fuck! The crit chance booster on Haro with endless energy, man, come on, that would be stupid. Hit me. Oh, I didn't even What is this? That's take that a hug. We did raise our efficiency. I should say I did raise our efficiency. A
I have
rank.
opened a new data
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting
Proceed
screwed.
immediately.
Extra skills. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, I don't like this map. This is a bad map. It's not set up right. Speeding over went down. That's so it's such bright pink. It's ridiculous. Makes me have like powder. What are they called? Powder puff girl. Little foo-foo ass. Fucking ridiculous. I don't know.
Let's go.
I have every type of elemental damage. Should be killing them a lot faster. I just love seeing ridiculous amounts of energy or damage taken all over the entire screen. I love it. What? Whoa. Who the? How the fuck? Someone boosting the energy orb? That's really cool. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm getting weak. How can you not fall in love with your entire screen? 360 degrees showing this damage.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Yeah, we're getting screwed. That's totally true. Yes. Ah! That's exactly what I want. Smack my ass red. I don't know about to smack my ass. Map's so big. I hate this map. Easy, cheesy, beautiful. Cover that tail. Holy shit, that's slow. That's ridiculous. I've never seen this map before. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this map at all. I don't like this one. And for some reason, these infested enemies are only taking corrosive damage. They should be taking heat and corrosive damage. Man, if I could get Haro in this group, replace Nidus. Like Haro? Is that Nidus? Yeah. Crazy. No other damage but corrosive is being... Oh, there's 3 different types. Cold damage? Oh, that must be...
A new data conduit is open.
Yeah, this is a...
Our experiment
horrible,
moves to a new
horrible
zone.
fucking run. Horrible run. Totally unimpressed.
Feel it now? That stress? You are generating useful data, Hunter.
Oh, this map is huge. Picked up the focus button. Well. Holy shit. That one tool just hit me so hard. Oh my god! Just took 200 energy.
Go now.
Ooh, this is good. I think this is good, man. Oh, so you did that the whole fucking time, huh? Wow. Well, I guess that's what you get when you run with randoms. And I'm not getting any damage. Alright, something's going on. Something odd. Radar doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah,
Efficiency is failing. I need more conflict.
I shouldn't have to top that every fucking time.
Hunter, you exceed expectations.
And again,
You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
Oh, excuse me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do a recap at the end of the stream, because why wouldn't you want to know? Again, this is the ideal setup. Now, you want to talk about meta groups. You want to talk about a well-rounded, perfectly balanced group. Number one, a range Saren build with toxin, corrosive, and heat weapons. What you're going to want to do is lay down your molt, hit it with your heat melee / corrosive if you want, whatever. Start stacking all your elemental damage types onto your molt, and then cast spores. And because you have a ranged build, it will spread it all throughout the entire map. And then after you do spores, you're going to want to hit miasma. I don't know how to say that. I'm not going to pretend like I know. Miasma. Now, as far as your meta group, you're going to want a trinity with, I'd say strength, range, and duration. They don't need efficiency. It's a fucking trinity. They produce energy. They need no efficiency. Number 3, the number 3 slot for the perfect meta roster on how to crush the Onslaught has got to be Speed Nova. If not, replaced with Haro, even more importantly, just because of the critical. What's it called? Covenant. Covenant protects nearby allies with an energy force that absorbs all damage and converts it to a critical chance bonus for all those under the Covenant. Headshots are amplified even further. While they're protected, and if you want this build, you're going to just want duration. That's all you want. Period. On Haro, that's all you want. Duration. Everything on Haro revolves around duration. Thurible, you convert your energy that you have on Thurible into energy per kill. Unfortunately, Haro has to be the one that does the killing. Condemn casts a wave of energy. It basically chains your enemies to the ground. And for each enemy hit, it increases Haro's shields. Now the thing, it's called synergy. The thing that makes Condemn awesome, you could turn your shields into healing for your teammates with penance. Literally, Haro sacrifices their shields to turn all kills. I don't know if it's... it probably is. I think Haro has to be doing the killing to be able to heal his? That's a male, yeah. Penance turns Haro's kills into health generated. All four of these abilities, they work hand in hand with each other. So number one, at the start of the match, you're gonna want to max out your energy. And once your energy pool has been filled, cast Thurible. This is why I say duration over any other aspect of this entire build. You want duration, duration, duration. Once you cast Thurible and it's fully depleted, you'll get 20 energy per kill. And this buff lasts for 91 seconds. That's a minute and a half of non-stop energy replenishment. That's awesome. While you're doing that, cast Covenant. While after you've cast Thurible and you've depleted all your energy and you return it, and you've turned your buff of energy depletion into energy replenishment per kill, you're going to want to go ahead and cast Covenant. And you will protect your allies with invulnerability for 15 seconds. That's awesome. You should do this. It makes sense. During those 15 seconds, you're going to want to do as many headshot kills as you can with Covenant active as Haro. Haro has to do the killing to get this buff boosted even further. Now, after you get a 15% crit chance boost, Saren's Spores is going to do massive fucking damage. It is ridiculous. Literally, one spell wipes the entire map. Somewhere in between all this, it looks like chaos. Somewhere in between all this, Trinity has to find a way to sneak in a couple energy vampires for the whole group, because this is an extensive. It's nonstop. The thing about this, you don't have to use your weapons. The only one that has to use their weapons is Saren. Everybody else should be spamming their abilities. Number one, starting off with Haro, Thurible, transfer all that energy that the Haro has saved up into energy replenishment on kills, which only applies if Haro gets the kills. In essence, you don't need Thurible. All you really need is Covenant. Covenant protects your allies and increases and converts it to a critical chance bonus for those under the Covenant, which is your entire group. I don't know if there's a range. That doesn't even show a range, so I think it just applies to your group no matter what. So Covenant is fucking awesome. I think that's Haro's biggest number one. That's the biggest. It's the number 4. It cost 100 energy, which is insane. But a 50% increase to crit chance. If you put that on Saren, you can one-shot level 50 enemies, no problem. It's insane. And all you're using is corrosive and heat damage. Now the synergy applies also to Nova, to a Speed Nova. So once you put all 4 of those players in the same group, you can fly through the Onslaught. It's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. This is a slow Nova build, as you can read. I like to appropriately name my my builds. There's really only two builds with Nova. You got your slow and you got your speed. What's the difference between speed and slow? Strength. That's it. Once you fall below 100% strength, I'll go into my abilities and you'll see Molecular Prime. Slow is negative 30%. I'm sorry, this is the speed build. That negative 30% turns into them running. They run their ass off. And it's ridiculous how fast the enemies come running. So the faster the enemies are running at you, and if you've got a good amount of range.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
On Molecular Prime, I've got 75 meters, which is phenomenal. It's going to pull the enemies in faster. And since they're running at you, it's going to be even faster. That's it for the stream. I've got a lot of good tips in this video. I hope you did appreciate it. If you have appreciated it, hit that thumbs up, man. Let me know that you appreciated it. Till the next time, adios.